In this next example, we're going to show you another couple of tricks. We're going to show how to convert from one unit through several units to a desired result. And I'm also going to show you how to multiply with scientific notation, or rather multiply powers of 10, which is pretty cool. All right, well, the question in front of us is, how far is the star Alpha Centauri in centimeters? So yes, we're going to get a rather large number of centimeters. Well, we're going to go ahead and start with what we already know. Earlier we learned that Alpha Centauri is 1.34 parsec from the sun. All right, 1.34 parsec. Let's convert that into something that we know. We also learned that 1 parsec is equal to 265 AU. That's an equals. Okay, by the way, do you love my handwriting? I look like I'm writing at the second grade level. I assure you, I don't write this badly in real life. It's just that I'm writing on a tablet and it shows. Okay, 1 parsec equals 206,265 AU. And that means we can take our known value and start to convert. Now I know we're asking for this answer in centimeters, but watch this. So let's take 1.34 parsec, and let's multiply that by 206,265 AU per parsec. And you notice how I'm keeping track of all of my units. This helps me to make sure I'm staying on track and I'm not forgetting something or missing a step someplace. All right, I don't know how many centimeters are in an astronomical unit, but we also learned there are 1.5 times 10 to the 8th kilometers in an AU. And if I don't remember how many centimeters there are in a kilometer, not a problem, because I remember that there are 1,000 meters, or 10 to the 3rd meters, in a kilometer. And there are 100, or 10 to the 2nd, centimeters per meter. Okay, so we can do some canceling. Let's go ahead and do that now. The parsecs cancel, the AUs cancel, the kilometers cancel, and even the meters cancel. That means our final result will be in centimeters, which is exactly where we want to end up. Now, before I make more calculations, I want to make one little change here. You see this number, this 206,265 AU? We're going to be multiplying by powers of 10. So I'd like to go ahead and convert this number into its proper scientific notation format, and you'll see why in a moment. Okay, let's write this out as 1.34. Now, I'm not going to bother writing those units because they've already canceled out. And I'm going to go ahead and write this in scientific notation as 2.06265. So that's a 2 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places, or 10 to the 5th. And then we're just going to keep on keeping on. We're going to go ahead and multiply that by 1.5 times 10 to the 8th, and multiply by 10 to the 3rd, and multiply by 10 to the 2nd centimeters. Remember, we know that our answer is going to be in centimeters. Well, I want my answer to be at the same level of precision that I can achieve with this number, so we'll go ahead and do that. And if we multiply this by this by this, we get. So you see how I've done this? I've got 5 decimal places after the 2 here. I've got 5 decimal places after the 4 here. All right, here's the cool, clever bit. When it comes to multiplying powers of 10, you know how you do that? You just take those exponents, 5, 8, 3, and 2, and you add them together. So that's 10 to the 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 3 more is 16, plus 2 is 18. And that's how you multiply powers of 10. You simply add their exponents together. In this case, the distance to Alpha Centauri is a little over 4 times 10 to the 18 centimeters. That's a lot of centimeters.